And we're back, everyone, for Game 2 here of Group E for the FX Open Invitational Series. I am Unstable, joined here by Railkun. We're going to go into our next match. It is going to be Grubby up against Zeria Gaming's Iaguz. It's going to be a PVT here, starting on Daybreak. Let's jump straight into it and see what happens. So, up here at the top right, we have Iaguz, our red Terran, hailing from Southeast Asia, who did receive one of those invites through to the Invitational. And down here at the bottom left, we have Grubby as our green Protoss. Now, these guys have played before, and I believe it was an IEM where Grubby took the series, so Iaguz was mentioning that he does want to get revenge on that. So let's see how well he goes. Grubby's been playing increasingly better as time goes on. He doesn't really seem to peak from what I've seen. You just consistently see better and better things from him. So let's see how this one plays out. What do you think, Railkun?
Yeah, there was a short time where it seemed like he was falling off, and then he seemed to just, like, pull himself back up by the bootstraps, because that's really what he's doing. He's not really on the team, he's on the Team Grubby thing where he's just going on his own and managed to figure something out and bring his level of play back up. It's happened a few times, and every time Grubby's managed to, I don't know how he does it, you know, figure something out and make himself relevant again. So really curious to see how he's playing right now. Because of that, and honestly, I wonder how he manages to do that. Like, the mental strain of doing that without having a team has to be really difficult.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so let's see what we are going to have here from Grubby. This is going to be his first game for today. And he mixes his play up so much. Like, he can play a massively outstanding macro game, and then sometimes he just throws in the 4-gate to just be like, nah, I don't want to deal with you today.
Yeah, I've seen Grubby do the 4-gate warp prism as well, just like to really go 4-gate plus kind of, to make the really nerdy reference. Like, when he decides he's going to get aggressive, he isn't nervous about just going completely all in on it. And that's the type of player that's really dangerous when they're that good at varying their play, and you have to prepare for both opposite sides of the spectrum. But we're going to be watching him really carefully. He hasn't dropped a second gas yet. His cybernetics core is almost done, and he does have 2 chrono boosts saved up. So what is he going for?
Well, given the pylon over here on the right, I am feeling like he's going to be really aggressive early. He needs to get rid of this scout by Iaguz first. Of course, we do see the 1 Rax expand coming in here from Iaguz, of course, bunker down in a normal timing. However,
sending a probe down here to make it look like he's expanding, but he has no pylons in position for it. Yeah, the probe's coming back up. So that was clearly a fake. Uh-oh, here comes the gateways. How many? 2 or 3?
Probably going to be 3 given the positioning of this pylon. But we don't see the extra 2 barracks here for Iaguz just yet. He's actually going, good night. Good night. Yep. That's all she said. Yeah.
There's the 3rd one. So this is going to be a 4-gate. He has quite a few chrono boosts saved up here. Actually not putting them under the warp gate tech. There we go. He's throwing one of them on. But I think if you used one earlier, then he probably could have gotten 3 chrono boosts into it instead of just 2.
Well, it doesn't really matter at this point because Iaguz has gone for that quick 3rd CC. He's only going to have 1 bunker total with 3, maybe 4 Marines by the time this comes out.
Also, with the layout on this map and without anything at the top of the ramp, he could just walk right by that bunker.
That's very true as well. And we see Crank do that quite a bit, I believe, in his games. But Warpgate Research is about to finish. Is there a forward pylon? Yes, there is a forward pylon. Of course there is. It's Grubby we're talking about. There's the extra 2 barracks as well. But it's just going to come way too late. Iaguz's coming.
Oh, look at this. He's actually going to take a lot of damage on his Marines, which is going to hurt a lot for this incoming 4-gate. Not really something he wants to have happen right now. And the extra barracks are going to be finishing up, but that's going to be a little bit late because, well, the warp-ins are starting unstable.
Yeah, he might actually wait for another warp-in. Actually, no, he's going to catch the Marines out of position as well. Everything going wrong for Iaguz in this game. He's actually going to lose pretty much all of his Marines except 2, and now Grubby's just going to walk straight past, I feel.
Yeah, tried to focus down the bunker, but the SVs got pulled up really quickly. He is actually still trying to power down this bunker, focusing down all the SVs, and it will work here eventually. He probably could have just walked straight by, but he's just brute forcing his way through because he's just got so many units. and Iaguz lost all of his Marines, so there's just not really anything he can do about it. More Zealots coming in to reinforce, and that's pretty much good night.
Yeah, pretty much. Nothing you can really do about that, and build all the losses to the heart. That's pretty much what we just saw there. But that's like we were saying, Grubby does sometimes throw in this kind of stuff to keep people honest. So we might be seeing a GG any second then. Maybe. Yep, there it is. GG. Grubby will take game number 1 in this series. And there we go. Grubby will take game number 1. We'll be right back after a 2-minute break to see how Iaguz can bring it back in game number 2.